各位朋友，大家好，欢迎来到天才儿童培养频道。我是郭万传教授。人生来到68，我愿分享我一生的知识、智慧和经验，让您把孩子养育得很成功。今天我就来介绍 Alphakids Level 21。好，我们来看其中一本书。
Sour Grapes and Other Fables, written by Margaret Mooney, illustrated by Chantal Stewart. This book contains 4 short stories, each containing a lesson about life.
Now, I am going to read the book, and you can follow along with your eyes. You can look at the pictures as well. Preface. A fable is a very short story which is written and told to teach a lesson or to make people think about what they have said or done. This book has 4 fables. Sour grapes, danger ahead, a tiny bite, dog and bone. Sour grapes. Fox was hungry. His eyes lit up when he saw some bunches of grapes hanging from a tree. The vine on which the grapes grew had climbed around the tree so that the grapes were higher than usual. Fox tried to get the grapes to eat them, but they were too high to reach. Finally, Fox wandered off, muttering to himself,
"Those grapes don't look ripe anyway. They are probably sour."
Fox did not want to admit that he was not tall enough. Moral: don't blame others for your shortcomings. Danger ahead. Lion was very old and very weak. He was too weak to go out of his cave to hunt for food. But he knew he must eat, so he made a plan.
"I will lie down and pretend to be very ill. When another animal comes to visit me, I will be very friendly. Then I will quickly grab him and eat him."
Lion's plan worked for a time. When Fox came along, he soon saw how Lion was tricking his visitors. He went to visit Lion, but he did not go into his cave. Instead, he stood a short distance from the entrance. Fox called out,
"Hello, Lion. How are you?"
"Oh, I am very, very ill,"
said Lion.
"Why don't you come in to see me? I need someone to cheer me up."
Fox replied,
"Well, Lion, I could come in, but I can see a lot of tracks going into your cave and no tracks coming out."
Fox turned and walked away from Lion's cave.
"I am too wise and too careful to be tricked by you, Lion,"
Fox said to himself.
"I'm glad I was wise enough to see that danger ahead of time. It probably saved my life."
Moral: it pays to be cautious. A tiny bite. A tiny ant was drinking at a spring. All of a sudden, the ant slipped and fell into the water. As the water swept the ant along, he cried,
"Help! I'm drowning!"
A dove sitting in a nearby tree heard the ant's cry. The dove looked down and saw the ant's problem. She picked a twig off the tree and dropped it just in front of the ant.
"Oh, thank you!"
the ant called as he climbed onto the twig. Some time later, the ant went back to the spring. There was the dove, caught in a trap. When the hunter came along to open the trap and catch the dove, the ant bit the hunter on the leg. He bit so hard that the hunter dropped the trap and the dove flew free. "Oh, thank you," the dove called to the ant. The ant smiled.
"You helped me, and I was pleased to help you."
Moral: one good turn deserves another. Dog and Bone. Dog was hurrying away from the butcher's shop where he had stolen a bone. As he crossed a low bridge, Dog looked down at the water. Why, there was a dog who looked just like him, but a little bigger. And the bone in the other dog's mouth was a lot bigger than his own.
I want that bone,
Dog said greedily. He dropped his bone to snatch the other one. Alas, there was no other bone. There was not even another dog. He had been fooled by his own reflection. Poor Dog watched as his bone was swept away down the river. Moral: Be happy with what you have.
好，我们就看到这里哈，谢谢大家。